Really kind of gross, but I used to date a guy who was a competitive eater. Really a turnoff, that's why he's an ex, but he taught me something really relevant for ACT reading. For eating competitions, I don't know if you know this, but you actually have to do a lot of preparation beforehand. You think they just go in there, they eat a ton really quickly, but they don't. They do a lot of prep, a lot of practicing, eating a lot in really short periods of time, and they do this for months before the actual competition. ACT reading is exactly like this. It's almost a physical ordeal. You've got 4 really long, boring passages, 10 questions on each one in 35 minutes. That's crazy. So it's really, really important to practice and practice and practice reading these long, boring passages with these really short amounts of time. In this episode, we're going to delve into it so you feel comfortable tackling ACT reading on test day. First, we're going to talk about how to best prepare for the reading section, and then next, we're going to talk about some great overall pacing strategies for the reading. How to prepare for the reading section. First tip, read, read, read. It sounds kind of silly, but it works. I have had students who improve their score by a ton just because they made a commitment to read a little bit every day for about a month before the test. Think about it. I mean, this is a test that's testing reading comprehension. So if you practice on just some really boring, long stuff that you wouldn't normally read, and you do that every night for about a month, your reading comp will get a lot better. You can read anything, really, as long as it's boring and long. Economist, really good. Pottery Barn Catalog, not so much. So get used to reading and make sure to read a lot. Next, make sure you watch the other episodes about the reading strategies. We have some really, really good episodes about how to read the passage, exactly what to look for, and then how to answer the questions. You know, what question types there are, and some really, really good strategies for how to get the right answer and how to eliminate the wrong answer choices. Last, make sure to take practice tests. Let me tell you why. A couple of reasons. First of all, taking all these practice tests will help you get really used to timing. And we talked earlier about how it's kind of a physical ordeal and you have to get used to these really long passages and a lot of questions in a really short period of time. Take practice tests even if you're just taking them for the reading section. And actually on the ACT website, there's some really, really good stuff just for reading. Next, the other reason to take a practice test is to get used to what you're comfortable with. After a while, you'll get a sense of what passages make you feel the most comfortable and which question types you feel the best about. And that's great for pacing. So let's get on to our next topic, pacing strategies. Here's some great pacing strategies for the reading.